Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Sikh video blog travel destination part 1. We are at Hilton Waikoloa Beach in the island of Hawaii, the big island. Kona Airport is the place to land to. We are going to talk about this hotel and how awesome it was. First time here, we spent 4 nights here. There's 3 towers. There's the Lagoon Tower, there's Palace Tower, there's Ocean Tower. Palace Tower has newer rooms. It's a little bit far away from some of the stuff, but it's still totally walkable. Lagoon Tower, you could potentially have a view of dolphins from your room, which is pretty cool, but the rooms are a little bit older. I would suggest staying at Palace Tower. We got a room with 2 queen-size beds. We have 3 kids, a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And they all had plenty of space, plenty of room in that room for 2 cribs. So I'm going to start out talking about the resort and pools. So here at this,
sunset view.
We had a sunset view.
Sunrise view.
Sunrise view. Right in front of me, roomy rooms. Right in front of me, you see the lagoon. In this lagoon, which is fresh fed from the ocean, we have turtles. We have lots of fish. All of your snorkeling dreams can be accomplished right here within the resort. Every day we've walked around, we've seen tons of fish, different colored fish, big ones, small ones, and about a dozen turtles. And then a little bit further past that, you have the place where the dolphins hang out. And they train dolphins here on site. So right here behind me, you can do stand-up paddleboarding. Now the beauty about this resort is that you can do stand-up paddleboarding where you know you're going to see turtles and you know you're going to see fish, which is pretty cool versus going stand-up paddleboarding in the ocean and you kind of just see a lot of water. And so no waves over here because it's a little inlet from the ocean. But so that's really good for young kids to do stand-up paddleboarding. Waves kind of throw them off, scare them a little bit. So again, I have 3-year-old, 2-year-old, and 1-year-old, and they had a blast. Swimming in this part of the ocean, we could have done stuff here. We actually did some of the water activities in Kona on our trip there. But so the next part that I'm going to talk about is the pools. So just to this area right here, we have this huge, massive pool structure with like 5 or 6 different pools in it, fed by like a water fountain that like 4 different like waterfalls that come into the pool. The water is definitely a little bit cold. The water is definitely a little bit cold, but once the kids get into it, they're just fine. From about 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. the kids were in the pools like all day. There's a walking bridge. There's a large water slide. We have to be 42 inches tall to go in. It's called a hanging bridge. Sorry, not a walking bridge.
But you can walk on it.
But you can walk on it. The water slide on this part of the resort is a little bit. 2 hot tubs. The water slide on this part of the resort is a little bit advanced for a 3-year-old. I would suggest to be 6 or 7 in order to go on that water slide. The best part about the pools over here is that there's a pool with a sand entrance in it. So we have a 1-year-old who has never really been comfortable in the water, but she was like amazed by this particular pool because she was able to go into the sandy entrance and warm herself up to getting on the beach, getting dirty, and feeling the textures of the sand. This particular sand that's in the pool is not the type of sand that rides up your butt when you change your diaper. All of a sudden, there's like a pound of sand that you're pulling out. It's like it's a different type of sand. It's almost like a man-made sand, but it still gives that texture. A little bit more rocky, but it's not like hard on your skin at all. Now, next thing, they have a water volleyball court. They have hot tubs. They have stuff like that. In terms of food, we're vegetarian. There was not much on the resort for vegetarian food. We got grilled cheeses every day, grilled cheese and fries. We don't usually eat grilled cheeses with white bread, but on the resort, that's really the only option we had for our kids. We had some veggie wraps and veggie burgers. The kids just ate grilled cheeses. On this part of the resort, there's another set of pools with kid water slides.
Grab and go.
In terms of the grab and go, yeah. Our kids don't really sit in restaurants, so we did grab and go every time. So on this part of the resort, there are more pools, and these pools have little kid water slides in them, which are perfect for 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, because it's a series of water slides, kind of heading into like a lazy river type of a pool setting, with a little bit of a current that the kids had a blast in. Now, in general, in terms of the island of Hawaii versus Maui versus Oahu versus Kauai, we've done now Oahu, island of Hawaii, and Maui. And so we feel like island of Hawaii has been very, very good. Maui was awesome, and Oahu was just kind of so-so for us. So we would definitely suggest coming to island of Hawaii because turtles are in abundance. They're everywhere. We probably saw more than 50 turtles on our trip here. We saw, we were just looking out of the on the resort, and we saw humpback whales jumping out of the water, falling into the water. 5 or 6 times we saw that. Tons of dolphins. This particular resort, we did not need to really leave the resort. We were here for 4 days. And there were tons and tons of stuff for us to do right here on the resort. Okay, so that wraps it up for the Hilton Waikoloa on the island of Hawaii. This is for anybody out there who is interested in coming to this resort or looking for a resort to stay at with young kids. We would highly recommend it. Contact us for any more information. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Wife's note. Amazing place to go with the family. Lots of kid-friendly areas. The weather was gorgeous. The sea animal access is incredible. We had a blast. A Jeep note? Any comments?
No.
What was your favorite part?
Staying at the beach.
Sitting at the beach. Simmer, tanong kita nga lagya.
Cheese.
Ki?
Cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah.
O pizza di galo di si hotel with kita nga lagya si cheese. Okay, kipo tanong kita nga lagya.
Oh, sorry. We also did a dolphin interaction program with the kids, which is called We Tots. I have not seen a place where we can do dolphin interaction at this age. So we had our 2-year-old and our almost 4-year-old spend about 10-15 minutes with dolphins. It was really unique for them. Awesome experience, first time experience. They had a blast. So I would recommend. It was $125 per adult child pair. So a little pricey, but I think it was really unique to be able to get the 2-year-olds and the 4-year-olds out with the dolphins. Okay, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Simmer, bole.
No need. Ah, that's it.